On. Hey, gang. Welcome back. You know what it is. It's the Dizzycast Podcast. Uh, Here I am today with my friends, Kaizen VA. Talk to me. How you doing today?
What's up, man? I'm just chilling, bro. It's a nice Sunday. It's pretty windy outside, but I'm just chilling.
It is a nice ass Sunday. You about right as fuck. Aloe vera sauce. Tell me how you are doing today.
Pretty good. Just been playing Warframe, trying to make some new builds.
That's respectable. Respectable. Today, y'all already see the title. We talking about how DC fell off. We're mostly talking about the movies though, like the live action movies. Because I gotta say, I recently watched the Shazam movie. I thought that shit was pretty good. It was fun. It was funny. It was entertaining. It was nice, cute with it. So
Yeah.
so then we decided, hey yo, let's watch Black Adam. Since Black Adam has to do with Shazam. It
Oh
was
shit.
it was the whole time they treated that nigga like he was the bad guy from saving his country from colonizers. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's no way you can look at
Bro,
that shit and say it wasn't racist. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I have so much to say.
Go
I
ahead.
have so much. From the beginning, okay, he was a slave. He got angry. He used too much power. Okay, killed everybody. Okay. But then when we go into like the rest of the movie, then the Justice Society, the rip off Justice League, because yeah, they came around and said, "Oh, we're gonna save y'all. We're here to save you guys from this threat." But it's like then the woman. Okay, so by the way, if y'all ain't watched the movie and y'all listen to this,
It's been
y'all
out
doing
for
something
over a
wrong.
year. It's over you. It's
But
fine.
yeah, and so when the little boy and his mama was walking around town, and then them little Justice Society niggas came around, and it was like, "What are y'all doing?" Like literally, the whole city booed them when they were like fighting Black Adam because it was like, "This is literally our hero. Like we're being colonized by these white people in our land, and Black Adam is like their hope." And they were happy to have him around, and then so tell me why she was like, "Look, y'all just waltz up in here thinking like y'all can just save the day, whoop de woo." But where was y'all at before? Where was
Mm-hmm.
y'all at? Because this isn't the first time we've had something go down. Where was y'all at this whole time when we was being destroyed? Y'all want to act like y'all the Justice Society and y'all care, but y'all don't really care. Y'all just want to be. Y'all just want the notoriety. Y'all don't really actually care about this country. Y'all don't care about this place. And so when she said that, I was thinking, oh my God, they're really gonna change. Like they're gonna be like Black Adam is a good guy, and we just need to back the fuck up and mind our business.
For real.
No,
Nah,
what they end up doing is they lock him. They what's it called?
they locked that nigga
They
up.
they try to let me finish
Go ahead.
because I'm about to lose my track of thought. They work with him for a little bit, and then something bad happens and he outrages. So then they say, you know what? Well, first of all, what's the fucking Hawkeye, Hawkman, Hawkbird, Chicken Wing? I
Chicken
don't like
wings.
him. He pissed me the fuck off. You know what it gave me, y'all? They gave me very much like Captain America vibes, like when he was having that shield, and then he had like the little mace that was like somehow hurting Black Adam. And then he sat there and he was trying to give like Iron Man vibes because he owned this big estate and owned a plane and he thought he was the leader of everything. But DC, y'all don't even like have like no originality. Like Hawkman, Hawkbird, Hawkeye, Chicken Wing, he ain't even who even is he? Like, let's be so for real. Let's be so for
I
real. Let's be so fucking for real. Like
I don't know what
he's
Hawkman it is, but I don't know. I don't know. I was like Hawkman. That don't look like I don't know. I don't know who what which Hawkman that was.
he was a raccoon. He was a raccoon, and
What?
y'all know he was. He
Yes.
was sitting there
I wish they didn't make him
dogging on this
black.
man. First of all, you are literally, imagine being a black man and looking at a slave and telling them you're in the wrong. Imagine, like you are looking at a slave and you're like, well, yeah, you can't. First of all, like just like Dizzy Moshi said when we was watching the movie, okay, there's nothing wrong with having a no kill policy, but don't enforce it on your allies. Don't enforce it on everybody because you're not helping the situation. You're really not.
I'm gonna say like this also, cause like these motherfuckers were like these colonizers were actually killing people. They had their guns ready. They were about ready to shoot kids and shit. But this man Black Adam, he kills these motherfuckers. Oh, he's in the wrong. He's not a superhero. He's a dickhead. You can't do that. Like, bitch, you don't know my fucking country's laws. These motherfuckers, I sentenced these niggas to death. You don't know my shit, nigga. Come over here and tell me what to do. I can't kill these motherfuckers. Your little stupid ass been colonized like the rest of them. Stupid bitch.
And the shit that really pissed me off like that, because it was, first of all, let's not even try to lie, it was so bad. Like, it got so bad when the ending. Let's talk about it. So first of all, wait, Dr. Fate magically in this universe can take off his helmet whenever he wants, just because, you know, he just take it off, put it on like it's a piece of little gear, and then they lock him underwater and they, you know, give him to whatever little corporate people. And then when the demon guy, the fire devil, he arises and they're like, Dr. Fate's like, I'm gonna free you. And then tell me about this bitch. What's her name? What's the black woman name? What's her fucking name?
Amanda Waller.
Amanda's gonna sit there and be like, so you don't, since you don't want to sit in my prison, I'm gonna have somebody put you in there. Bitch, Dr. Fate is the one who freed him because the team that you sent out there, they all died. Them niggas were shit. They didn't do anything. They didn't die, but they lost that fight. Like, they were not winning that fight at all. Dr. Fate was like, this is our only option. So he first of all, if they never had put that nigga in the prison, they wouldn't have been struggling. But you know, they think that, oh, I can do whatever I want. I'm like, you know, Doctor Strange. Girl, no, you're not. You're not that girl. And then so they sit around, they free him, and then fucking Hawkman somehow withstanding a literal god. Somehow he's just able to withstand these attacks and be strong and shit. And then I guess he's just a I guess he's just a master collector because he uses Dr. Fate's helmet to trick the god, and then by making mirror images of himself. And then they go around and Black Adam says "Wadoosh" and kills him, and that's just that. And then Amanda Wallace at the end be like, I'm gonna say, I know some alien friends who can come and gag you, bitch. And so Superman shows up at the end. First of all, Amanda, you are a raccoon as well.
I hated that shit.
Bitch. I hate Amanda Wallace. She is the worst character I've seen in any superhero movie. How the fuck? Like, Amanda is the one reason why, like, I hate Batman. But if I had to pick or choose, I would pick Batman because I fucking hate Amanda. Like,
why they got colonizer defenders? That's the crazy shit. They made the black people the colonizer defenders. Cause Dr. Fate, he didn't say shit about it. He was quiet. He would have let these motherfuckers have their shit. He didn't give a fuck for real. And Dr. Fate was weak as hell compared to what he's supposed to be anyway. And Dr. Fate, he didn't give a fuck. The fucking two other little sidekick bitches, the fucking wind bitch and the fucking the growing nigga. That nigga was useless. I hate that nigga that fucking growing nigga. He literally didn't do shit whole time. He just made shit worse. He was a dumb bitch. But besides him, fucking, yeah, it was like the black people were the colonizer defenders. And they had to. Because if they made the white people the colonizer defenders, it would have been way more blatant.
Bro, and then, there's not even to mention. Do y'all remember? It was, fucking, what would happen? When they was getting the team together, why does nobody ever check him in? Like, just because is the American government? I hate DC. I hate DC for this reason. And Marvel, in Marvel, yes, it's mainly in America, but they have other little shits going on in other parts of the world that have power as well. Bro, Amanda just thinks she is just like, uh, I'm Obama, like I'm the queen. I'll run this whole planet. I'll call Superman. He'll fuck anybody up. Like she think her pussy just good like that. Like she really thinks she just got that type of coin, that type of power. Why does DC give her so much and then make her look like the good person, quote unquote?
I have no idea.
Like
Literally, they had Superman at the end working with Amanda Waller. Like Superman's probably like the face of good, and you gonna have him go, like at the end, like Black Adam is supposed to be the real bad guy. Like no, like whole time Black Adam didn't do shit wrong. He didn't do shit that was wrong.
I can't mentally, like, I just can't. It doesn't make sense how they just feed into her so much. And then he did nothing wrong. And then, first of all, you would think after he saved the team that Amanda sent out that failed at their job, by the way, they failed at the assignment because the assignment ended up changing to they need to defeat this other god, which is basically at the same power level as Black Adam. So they failed at that and needed Black Adam. And then when Black Adam saves the team and saves the world, by the way, saves the entire world from undead Hellspawn taking over the planet, then Superman shows up.
Mhm.
Then he shows up after the world was saved.
It was not even, it was
And
not just a
Superman-
country threat. It was a planetary level threat.
And then Superman is he is so stupid.
Bitch
You
ass
as
nigga.
he literally has the experience of being a foreign person that had the entire world thinking you were evil and you weren't. And he sides with Amanda Wallace knowing the Black Adam story.
Mhm.
He knows the Black Adam story. He's Superman. Amanda Wallace probably told him all that shit. He fucking knew. He knew. They're so horrible at making movies, bro. They're so
Bitch ass
horrible
nigga.
at making movies. And then you know what's really weird about it? At the end of the Shazam movie, Superman was there, but they didn't show his face. But then in Black Adam, they're like, ooh, they're trying to hype it up to be like a Black Adam versus Superman, just like they did Batman versus Superman.
Mhm.
I hope Batman jump in. Just like Wonder Woman jumped in on that other movie. I hope Batman jump in and whoop his ass. I don't fucking care. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the shit. I really have a distaste for Batman's ego, but at least he knows when something is stupid as fuck, like Amanda. Like I don't that's the real
He really
dumb
do
hating
be
ass
knowing
bitch I
when
really
dumb
don't fuck with.
dumb shit.
I don't fuck with her at all. I don't fuck with her. Like I really, oh, it's just so annoying that she even made it this far in life. Like who promoted this hoe? And just and the fact that she always like the Suicide Squad thing. She's not shit without. She's one of those like, them ratchet girls that be talking mad shit, or them people who just can't fight, so they always gotta call somebody to help them fight, or call somebody to help them. Like that bitch ain't scrapping with a motherfucking thing. She is not fighting nobody. This bitch just sit behind. She sit her big old fat ass behind the desk, typing on her keyboard, and then whenever she get angry, she push her diabetic sausage finger with her fucking Jimmy Dean sausage finger, and she push that little button. Be like, "Boo! It's time to call in Superman. I need help." She push her big red button, thinking she eating it up. Girl, so what? I'm sick of her. Brainiac need to wipe that hoe out. That's who he need to be go. Brainiac need to wipe her the fuck out. That's what we need. I'm sick of that bitch. I'm sick of her. I'm fucking done with her. I'm fucking done. And I don't give a fuck who. Y'all watching this? Y'all a fan of that bitch? Well, guess what, ho? She don't give a damn about you either. She don't. Yeah, like that.
I mean,
I just hate that bitch. And
I hate that bitch too, but I do like Viola Davis as her. Like that's a very good casting choice.
No, Viola Davis is amazing, but I just said that bitch because the fucking character is so hater.
It's bad. The shit that makes it worse for me is just the fact that like Black Adam didn't have to be a bad movie. They didn't have to be colonizer apologists, but they were. And I don't understand like why they did what they did. because they did explain that these motherfuckers are colonizers and you didn't help our country. Like, we've had problems this whole time, but then when we have somebody actually come and help us, that's when you have the problem. Fuck you. And you know what the superheroes did? They didn't argue that point. They just said, you're brown, we don't want to listen to you. You're wrong. He's a villain.
Really
he killed people. That automatically makes you a villain. If you kill a serial killer, there's still the same amount of killers in the world. Like, I hated that shit. It was the dumbest shit ever.
I can't vibe with her. She's not somebody that I would be kumbaya with. If I see her on the street, I probably like. If I see them in a while, it's like if I caught her, bitch, I'm bringing Sombra with me. You know what? Yeah, I'm bringing my bitch Sombra because she gonna hack any communication and comms that hoe got, and I'm taking Sombra's Uzi and I'm blasting that hoe. I can't do it. I can't do it with her. I feel like she's the root of the reason why that movie was bad. She was the root of it.
Low key, yeah, because
and,
she called those fuck niggas to come through. Low key, no, high key, fuck it, high key. The whole movie would not have had that much problems if the Justice Society fuck niggas didn't come through. The Justice Society ruined everything. Hawkman was a goddamn raccoon for doing that bullshit. Fucking Dr. Fate was weak as fuck and he ain't really do shit. Those other two bitches were, the fuck were they there for? They just wanted to make it a team, so they had two useless motherfuckers on the side. Like, I hated it. The Justice Society ain't do shit besides ruin everything. Especially that big nigga. He knocked over a whole statue for no reason. He was just being stumbly and messing shit up. There was no reason for him besides comic relief, and he wasn't even funny. How are you ass at everything you do and being funny? You were supposed to be slapstick comedy. All I seen was the slapstick, but no comedy. Fuck you.
And I wanted to mention this about DC. This is why I was saying, and like, I don't know if I ever mentioned on the podcast, this is the reason why I believe DC is going to lose on this war about like this cinematic universe superhero war, because but DC just, they don't have the couth. They don't have the ability to keep up. They can't. They're writers, and a lot of people use the excuse of saying, "Oh, well, you know, what's the Warner Bros. You know, is like, you know, doesn't give them much." They don't have they don't look like they deserve much. It don't look like they deserve much, if I'm being real.
Bro, not having
don't look
much
like Warner Bros. Need to give them too much.
That's not an excuse for bad writing, bro. Because there's no way that they had more money for Shazam than they did Black Adam. Because Shazam was actually written well. The Suicide Squad was written well. Wonder Woman was written like ass. Batman vs Superman was written like ass. The OG Suicide Squad written like ass. Black Adam written like ass. You have more movies written like ass, and you put all that money into them. They look better. They look better. Technically impressive. But they were ass. They were not good. You can't tell me that these shits had like less money when they have all these visual effects. You telling me that these visual effects is all their money could afford? They couldn't afford any real writers like they did in the other ones. Writers cost more than visual effects. You lying to me.
And then the part that was just so like it was when he had first awoken, and like that, what was it? It was who was watching it on the camera with Amanda? I don't know that person's name, but he was like reporting it to her. Like he couldn't wait. He couldn't wait to be like, oh, Amanda, look. Oh my God, taking over the world. It's time to do our thing. He was so excited. Those people who work for her are brainwashed. They have no individuality. Like they be so hyped to just irks my nerves so bad. Like they don't care. Like, and I know most people when you're working for somebody, right? Like, let's say like you work in a job, you have a strict boss. If something is too fucked up, like when you're committing and first of all, isn't her job hidden from the work? Because I remember we watched the Suicide Squad, and the whole plot of that movie turned out to be that like there's a thumb drive or there was like a hard drive that someone on the squad had, and they're like, hey. I could turn this in and I can get Amanda fired and like, or I could at least expose the whole world to her because she's supposed to be the government is doing something illegal and keeping her a part of the program and her because the whole Amanda Wallace program is illegal in general.
Because she's causing war crimes and shit.
So the fact that DC has an easy opportunity to capitalize, and Superman, that means Superman goes against his entire code. Superman isn't he supposed to be a law-abiding citizen and
I don't fucking know.
An American citizen.
The live action,
but then he's working with Amanda Wallace.
The live action Superman is ass. He's just ass. He's written like shit. Oh hey Dragon Man, how you doing, man?
Oh, it's so wishy-washy.
And
it's very much like they just don't. It doesn't make sense. And then the fact, honestly, if I want to say this, it might not make too much sense, but Dr. Fate being able to take his helmet off and put it on whenever he wanted, was that why he was so weak? Like he was extremely weak.
No, they just wrote him like shit. I'm not putting that on to say like, oh, there was something weakening him. No, they just wrote it like shit. They shouldn't have put Dr. Fate in it because Dr. Fate is like a fucking demigod or a god level type of nigga. They shouldn't have had him in the movie to begin with like that. He fought Satan. He should have folded Satan easily. But you know what? They said, no, this is Black Adam movie. So, like, why you got this nigga in it then? You got stupid fucking ideas.
Yeah. Honestly, if I'm being real, like it was a missed opportunity, huge missed opportunity, and I think DC was really. There's no way they didn't know what they were doing when they were making Black Adam look like the true villain of all villains. When if he didn't do what he did in the beginning, then what's the even? How do you even know what would have happened? Like the future, he honestly made a huge impact for his people, and then are like, I think honestly, if I'm being real, Amanda just wants more power. She just wants just in case Superman go down, I got a plan B type of nigga. That's what she's really looking for. She don't really give a fuck about what happens with the story or whatever. And that's why I'm saying there needs to be a movie where she gets fucked up. She needs to be eradicated from the DC universe. She needs to get fucked up.
I just hate this shit. Because the shit that makes it the saddest is the fact that they have the option and chances to make shit good. Like, there is so much that could be good, and it's just not. For the simple fact of our writers just don't like good. Did you ever hear about what happened with Wonder Woman's writing? The bitch that wrote it? Let me tell you. So, basically, I don't know the woman's name, but the main bitch director of the movie, she wrote it, and she showed it to, like, the quality assurance team or whatever, and they were basically like, yeah, I don't get this shit, dog. Like, what the... But, and she over here was hyping that up. She was hyping up the fact that nobody knew what the fuck she was doing, and thinking that made her meant that she was real smart and artistic, that nobody else could see her vision and shit.
DC writers and I really, since the topic is about DC going down and how like their quality is not matching up, the fact that they and willingly and like they brag about how bad Teen Titans Go is, and they're like, it's making us money, it's so horrible, yay. It's like it's that's not what's gonna keep you alive though. In terms of your cinematic, that's not gonna keep your entire. You can't live off of Teen Titans Go. You just can't. You're not SpongeBob. Okay, let's just be real. You're not SpongeBob.
Oh God.
Nickelodeon could have survived off of SpongeBob easily, but they have multiple bangers. Nigga, Teen Titans Go. No, it's not that level. It's not gonna keep you up. So that's what I'm saying. It's like they're just gonna lose because Nintendo is already joining the cinematic universe, and I mean Mario was the biggest movie in the world so far, currently, whatever. So they're gonna, of course, have multiple movies now that they have the confidence to, and it's probably gonna be a huge series. And then Marvel's entering phase 2. So I mean, yeah, we're getting a lot of. I mean, no, Nintendo. The reason why I consider them like a superhero, quote unquote, is because video game movie. Everyone's hyping up video game movies nowadays, and we're really like hyped for it. So
superhero movie. So Super Mario probably counts.
Yep, and Capcom is right there with Sonic. So that's what I'm saying.
That's
DC
Sega.
has a lot of competition.
They really do.
Well, Sega.
Because Sonic is coming out with Sonic 3 like next year. And honestly, it happened like twice where they dropped a Sonic movie and a DC movie dropped the same month, and the Sonic movie just shit on fucking DC. Like they just absolutely abused them.
DC's not like, it's so sad how they're villains. Like you know what DC's problem is? They're trying to make superhero movies. That's the whole problem. They're trying to make superhero movies because whenever they make villain movies, it does great.
That's true.
It does amazing. The Joker movie,
was the Suicide Squad movie.
Huge. Suicide Squad movie did amazing. Their villain movies are great, but they're trying too hard with these superhuman, Superman, superhero shit, and it's not working. It's passed on for them. I think I've always said this as a DC fan. Whenever I play the games or like read the comics or anything, the villains are always so intricate compared to Marvel villains. That's where they have a leg up at. They need to, if they just bring the villains into the cinematic universe even harder, then I wouldn't even care about the heroes. It would just be like, okay, shit. I mean, because 83 was that the Wonder Woman shit? Yeah, horrible. And so like that's what I said. They can just keep it up. They can keep up with these hero movies. I mean, these villain movies, and then boom, that would solve all of their issues. I wouldn't even shit on them anymore.
But I would say nah, because Black Adam was a villain, and that movie was ass.
Well, okay. Here's the thing: he is a villain canonically by the comics and the story, but in that movie, he was technically
he was technically
like a cat. He was like a hero Catwoman type vibe. Like he didn't want to be a hero, but he gave hero vibes. He was just in the middle.
Shit.
He was just chilling. Anti-hero, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like if they would have made it a villain movie, oh, that would have been hard. If Black Adam was full villain in there, like, and I'm talking about like full villain, like he's really on his shit. Because you know how in the Shazam movie they set up that villain to get some new powers in the end of it, and so there's probably going to be a sequel for him, and that was cool. I was like, okay, he didn't give up yet. He's getting new powers, but yeah, they made Black Adam an anti-hero, and then we're surprised at how bad it went.
It makes me sad. I'm genuinely sad about how ass it was.
Honestly, it had nothing to do with the because Shazam's, when they had the movie and they did the backstory, they said that when they gave Black Adam his powers, he released the 7 sins across the world.
But he didn't do that.
He did in the Black Adam movie. That. If anything, it was that one other little ancestor king man child boy. He was sitting there like, well, I'm gonna go talk to the demons and get my powers. He put on that little crown, and yeah,
They stayed just fucking just saying Black Adam was doing the most evil, heinous shit when Black Adam was doing nothing but sitting at home chilling. That nigga ain't do nothing. They said, "Hey yo, he bald and he's having himself a good day." I don't fuck with that.
Honestly, though,
Why
like
that bald ass nigga think he can have a good time? Fuck him. Nah. Fuck with him. Kill his son.
that's why I said it was just not a. It's not the movie. It was not a good like storyline to make him an anti-hero versus making him a full-on villain.
They should have just had him with the OG story, because the OG story he had like an actual villain origin. He killed his fucking nephew to get the Black Adam powers.
Oh yeah, because in the Black Adam movie, his origin was his nephew gave him the power.
No, it
like
was his
he
son.
sacrificed. No, it was his son. And his son gave him the power and like sacrificed his life for him.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why he has like the power he has. And the way they went about it, they were just like, fuck it, we're going. And honestly, though, it could have been a cool story. If they wanted to make him anti-hero, he could have fought. Why didn't we have more story on the people that were invading the country? All they like we didn't get any backup info on were they Russian people? Who were they? Like those people who had those Gatling guns and were sitting there bordering the country. Who was that army? They could have did a whole story about Black Adam fighting that army.
That's what it was supposed to be. It was felt like that was what they were leading into. It felt like that's what it was supposed to be. But that's what they didn't do for no fucking reason, because they said, Justice Society, fuck up everything, go fight Satan. Like fuck you. God damn it. I hated that shit genuinely.
The demons, the little Demon King storyline, that would have been fine if it flowed with the army that was invading them. It didn't make any sense. None of it. There was just too many plots going on at the same time, and it got mixed in.
It really didn't work because he was just a traitor to his own country, and still there was no reason to give a fuck anyway. He was a traitor to his own country, and that was it. That's all like we had from him. But who was he working for? No, we don't fucking know. We don't get to know.
No, we don't.
And I hate it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I'm done with talking about that movie. I can't.
That movie do stank for that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do.
It was. Yeah.
Tell me how you felt about the movie.
It was the first things first about it. It's Black Adam's he's not a hero in any way. He's supposed to be a villain. Like I've been watching for a while. I think I finished like just last week. I watched all like the animated like DC stuff. And a couple, I think there was one that Black Adam. It's like he's not supposed to be a hero in any type of way. Like the whole story is, he was chosen to be a hero, but he got drunk off of power and started using it for like fucks shit and all that stuff. So that's the whole story behind it. That's the whole thing about it. He's not supposed to be like a hero at all. And
he even you're right.
Yeah, and for the movie, I guess I can see what they're doing, but he's not a hero in any way. I don't know, because what I heard was allegedly like The Rock changed it to made to where he's an anti-hero, and that's probably why it didn't do well, because he doesn't like playing villains like in his roles or whatever. But
at least he tried.
But like the writing for it wasn't good. It just didn't flow because Black Adam's just not a hero. He's a villain. He's not. Yeah, like no matter how you slice it, like he's the bad guy. That's why we got Shazam. Because he's supposed to be the hero. He's supposed to be the good one. Black Adam's supposed to be the bad one. And with with Amanda Waller, that's just That's just Amanda Waller. She's not supposed to be like likable or whatever. Like she literally, like the Suicide Squad movie, she literally like is a dickhead to like
Yeah, she was trying to kill
everybody.
those niggas.
But
Yeah, like,
it's the part that I hate about her is just that like the allies that she has, like she will suck Superman until she has triplets in her throat. Like, is she just goes so hard for him?
I don't know why
She
they did
goes.
that for the movie. Yeah, I don't know why they did that for the movie because Superman, he out of all the people, he would not fuck with Amanda Waller because what Amanda Waller was supposed to be was she was supposed to be like the government's defense against the Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
So for her to have Superman on speed dial, that doesn't make sense at all. Like I don't know why they did that.
That was
I don't
stupid
know.
shit. They just wanted a Superman cameo at the end.
Yeah, that's basically what that was. They just needed a cameo for Superman, like a reason.
Well,
Because
can we say this?
Tell me what's
yeah,
up.
Then DC will not let Superman go.
Mm-hmm.
They will not.
But
Like,
they also won't do nothing
Marvel
good with
has.
them.
They won't because
yeah,
Marvel, even though I thought it was really lazy writing with the way that Captain America went away. Because Iron Man, I understand the way they wrote it. I guess I mean, sure, it made sense. He did good for the cause, but the way Captain America went was so damn ghetto. But I will say, at least they let him go. They were like, we are fine with letting this hero go for our cinematic universe. Superman has been in how much shit? That nigga need to retire. I'm sick of him. It's time for you to bro. The NBA don't last this damn long.
Oh
Nigga,
no.
LeBron is you are not LeBron. You are not LeBron. You are not sitting here for this long. You need to go. Like
I think
I'm done. There's plenty of heroes to replace Superman now. We have Shazam. We have like they just
Mm-hmm.
need to let him go. They
but
need
the
to
thing
let
is,
him go.
yeah, it's like, but the thing is with Superman, they haven't really because I've seen the videos about them about the Henry Cavill shit. They've only been doing origin stories. They haven't really got him to fight big stuff like Darkseid yet. So it's like, and they just keep. It's like with the Spider-Man thing. They keep rebooting him over and over, and they
Would
never
he
get it off.
even?
I mean, he fought General Zod
Would
in
he?
Doomsday, but besides that,
Yeah,
But Darkseid, I don't even think that's like a. Okay, I'll say this about Darkseid: that the Darkseid fight and everything, he would not. Like, I just don't. That's a team effort,
yeah.
and
yeah,
In most things,
it is a
Superman
major
folds.
team effort.
yeah.
And then you mentioned Spider Man, and I've wanted to talk about that for so long on the podcast of saying like Kai said exactly what I be saying, which is my issue with Spider Man, is that they restart his story every time.
Yeah.
They always restart him. He never grows out of New York. He never gets out of the Bronx, Brooklyn. He'll never get out of there. That nigga is always up. He will stay. And one thing about him, he don't know how to get out of there. He gonna be there for life. He never gets out of the swinging off of them damn. Ooh, let me stop. I was about this. Ooh, but he'll never
Yeah,
get off. He'll never stop swinging off them damn
Oh shit.
buildings. Like he.
I don't know. It sucks too, cause like they really, cause I saw the Tobey Maguire movies, and it's like they always plan to do another movie, but it
Appreciate
just
you,
like
Cyrus World.
they got like canceled or something like that, or it gets canceled or some shit like that. Cause for before they were gonna make a fourth Tobey Maguire movie, Spider-Man, and that was supposed to have like it was either supposed to have even yeah, it was supposed to have Craven. I think it was supposed to have Craven,
I remember
and
hearing
they
about
cut it
that.
off. Yeah, it got
You know, Cyrus.
And then they started the
Cyrus
Amazing
World, you a real
Spider-Man.
one.
There was
Yeah.
no
Cyrus
reason to
World, you a
start.
real one. He
There
a
was
real
no
one. Let me
reason to
tell you
start the
why.
Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's the craziest part, because it wasn't even that far after Spider-Man 3 came out.
Yeah,
Bro, I've just been like saying this for the longest. Spider-Man fans are afraid to admit that him restarting his story with having 3 different versions of himself now, and because they don't count the black one because that fan base is a little but
Mm-hmm.
him restarting so many times is only hindering his character. It's only hindering it. He has not moved on. Like you know what's really fucked up and crazy? Venom is about to get a whole better storyline,
He
and
do got a
Venom
better
isn't even
storyline.
like no, but in like the movies, like he's about to
Mm-hmm.
like he's about to get some more shit. after that last Spider-Man movie, they were hinting at Venom getting a new movie. So I'm like, Venom is really about to move up on your ass. Like he is
Mhm.
really about to like. That's crazy to me. I never would have thought Venom would have passed them in movie shits, but in terms of like story progression, but I guess so. I
Mhm.
Yeah,
guess so.
it just it just sucks because like it has to do with like licensing and shit. Because like Sony has Spider Man, like that's their property, but like I don't know, like they're doing this whole contract with Disney and stuff, and like that's why for the new one with Tom Holland, they couldn't use Uncle Ben because Sony has rights to Uncle Ben. That's why they can never
Sony
mention
took a
Uncle Ben. So yeah,
Sony took a major L. Sony took a major L because back when they bought Spider-Man, they could have bought the entire Marvel cast. They could have
they
just
did.
said, fuck it.
No,
They
they didn't.
sold a
No, but I'm
bunch
talking
of
about like
They only bought Spider Man. They could have bought all of the rest of Marvel, but they only bought Spider Man because they said, yeah, that's the only one niggas really care about. They were right,
yeah,
but they
yeah,
could have
yeah.
had the
but
rest of Marvel too.
they were right, but look at Endgame. Look at how big that was. Like, and that was like all of Marvel's. They said we sending everybody out here, and I mean it did amazing. Like, there's
Mm-hmm.
been plenty of movies like the Thor movies. Thor movies do great, but I mean, me and my business aspect back in that time, I would have been like, you know what? I'm buying all y'all shit. I have the money
Mm-hmm.
too. I'm not gonna go broke from buying superheroes. I own everything. I own electronics. I own music. I own TV. I own the license to the world. I'm Sony. I'm just gonna buy it all. I had Michael Jackson. I have the money
Yeah,
to buy you guys. But they
yeah,
were really egotistical and said,
That's
yeah,
true.
no.
yeah. But it's like what Dre said. Like they know Spider Man's always gonna bring money. So
Yeah,
like
like the Spider Man
it,
PS4 game. That shit did
yeah,
that shit did real well. The Miles Morales game did really well too. Like
yeah.
the
So
Spider
it's
Verse
kind of
movie.
yeah.
The
That's why yeah. That's
You know
why
what? And
they
you, oh, you got it. You got it. You got it.
yeah. I was just saying that's why they bought Spider Man because they know Spider Man's one of the biggest characters of Marvel. So they said we're gonna buy him and let y'all have the rest because we know this is always gonna make Spider
mm-hmm.
Man's always gonna make full of Spider. Even
And
more
I'll
so
say
than
this: them niggas like just like we got what was his name? Was it Shang-Chi? And then we have Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we've had a lot of like multicultural movies and everything, but yet Sony or whoever owns what's his name? What's his name? The Black Spider-Man. What's his name?
Miles.
the Black Miles.
Miles. They don't. They said live action who? Miles
Mm-hmm.
Morales. Girl power. We're not funding that.
Bitch, you
We're
get a
not funding
cartoon.
that. You getting a cartoon? Okay, look, we're gonna send them to the same people who made Teen Titans Go. There you go. That's our movie. Yeah, we ain't doing all that. We're not doing all that around here.
To be
The movie
fair
is
though,
actually really good though.
It
yeah.
is
To
really
be
good.
it's because they extended the contract for Tom Holland's Spider for 3 more movies.
Mm.
Okay, am I crazy for this? Tom Holland has to be the worst Spider-Man to me. Like, out of all of them, like, I genuinely do not like his acting.
I wouldn't
That's
say
just
he's
me personally. Like,
I wouldn't say
Yeah,
he's
I
the
wouldn't.
worst. I would say he's the most overhyped. Because him being
Yeah,
overhyped as Spider Man got him casted in movies that he should not have been in. Like
he
why the fuck was he played as Nathan Drake in Uncharted? I will never understand it.
yeah,
bro,
but it's like
it's an
it's like oh, you go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's just a career move at this point, and there's nothing wrong with making moves for your career. But even he knows that was not like the hype behind it did not match the performance.
Mm-hmm.
It did not. And I and first of all, I love this. I love when Spider-Man fans be like, well, the whole point of Spider-Man, the reason why it resets is because anybody can be Spider-Man. That's the whole point of the hero. Okay, show me a black one in live action. Go ahead. I want to see it. Show me a Hispanic one. Show me anything. Show me a brown Spider-Man. They never do it. They can never. That's the one thing, and they're so racist about it
They
too. Like
are.
when you ever,
Let me tell you.
whenever you bring up Miles Morales, they will like pitchfork you.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you though, I've recently seen on Twitter. It was like like a week or two ago. I've seen on Twitter somebody was talking about they were showing new Spider-Man that they're gonna put in the new Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse movie, and they had this one Indian Spider-Man that was actually in the comics, and then just so many fucking people are like tired of this woke bullshit. Like nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? He was actually in the comments. Like, what are you fucking talking about? Woke bullshit. It's bull. Like, first of all, if you know woke means, you're just dumb. You're dumb as shit for being mad about it. Like, and woke bullshit. Like, is it a bad thing that Indian people exist?
I think what that is, it's because Disney with the way they've been doing Marvel and shit, they've been changing characters and shit that like aren't what they look like or what they are from the original source material. So that's probably why they said that shit.
No, that shit
But
was just
like,
racist because the nigga actually was fucking Indian in the comics. That specific character was an Indian Spider-Man. Of
yeah,
course, he's
I'm
gonna be
saying
placed by
though,
an Indian person.
but I'm saying though, they probably don't know that. They probably just think it's another like Disney type shit where they change the characters or whatever to for more awareness and stuff like that. They probably haven't read the comics because that's what people have been
Say
getting mad
this
about
though.
Marvel and
Even still,
shit.
that's still just some racist bullshit to just like instantly go like woke bullshit over somebody who's being
Say,
like Indian.
I'll say this though. You know the same argument they say for Black Santa Claus and shit. It would be hilarious when they find out that Superman's original design was a black man.
Mm-hmm. He
That'll
was
be the
supposed to be black.
funniest part. It
They
doesn't
don't
make
have a
to
black
me.
woman. Yeah,
They do have a black one
Well,
now, but the original one was supposed to be black.
the one that
oh
everybody knows, from like the 50s and shit was supposed to be black. Like or whenever he came out, he was the
Mm-hmm.
OG one that when you say Superman and it comes up in your mind, it was supposed to be a black man.
Mm-hmm.
And the shit that annoys me about it is just like at the end of the day, these are fictional characters. Why are y'all so fixated on them just being all white?
Racism.
There's only so many good white actors out there compared to people of color. Let's just start there. Like people were hating on Zendaya for like her being in the Spider-Man movies, but I mean, who else? Who else was gonna play MJ that would
that's the
have
first
killed it just
time
as well?
because everybody was horny. Be trying to be bored to us.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
they were horny from her, but then you had like I don't know if you can say this, but never mind. But you had the people who were not the most bright, the cellular end people who sat on Twitter and they were talking about of course, Zendaya on here, everyone thinks she's so horny. The anti-simp guys, the guys who like they hate simping so much that they're like
There's an anti-woman.
Andrew. Yes, they're like quote unquote top G people.
Oh
And
God.
so they hate Zendaya no matter what role she plays in because of it. But it's like she's just genuinely a good actor. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's just how she is. Just like Amanda Bassett, genuinely good actor. Yeah, and she is very
Yeah.
beautiful and gorgeous as well. They have beauty in acting. I mean, what? Y'all, there's not shit. You want somebody ugly? No, you're not. Oh, see, y'all need to start talking because see, I'm about to start talking shit about people.
Yeah, it's just yeah, and it sucks too because like I don't know, it's alleged apparently, but like apparently they're gonna make her in the next movie, the Spider-Man movie, she's gonna get her memories back, and I hope they don't do that. I really hope they don't do that because like
I hope they do
people
because
don't
there's
want
no reason for her memories to be taken in the first place. She literally like asked the nigga, "Ayo, bring me back. If I really do like if this shit really does happen to me, bring me back."
But the whole thing is though he did that because it's the same thing with Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's. They don't want to
Yeah,
see the people they love get hurt.
Yeah, but
It's a
yeah, but
legacy
not.
thing with Spider-Man. That's why they do it, because it's every Spider-Man does it, and it's so I understand where you're coming from, Jay, but you are right and logically, but it's just a legacy thing of Peter Parker has to keep up the same tradition that you know the other Spider-Mans did. Like he has to
Yeah,
keep it up, and
Yeah, because it's
he
not.
it's
Yeah,
I
because
don't want to
like
get mad about Spider-Man. We was talking about DC. Let's get mad about that.
I was
Let me
about to
talk
say this
about.
one Stacey, she pissed me off when she did this.
Let's talk about how
The
much we
fucking
fucking hate Batman.
Batman.
oh my god,
Oh, I
okay,
like
y'all.
Batman. Though. I don't hate
I'm not gonna
I'll say
lie.
this:
Batman can be
I
cool
hate
and
Batman.
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I hate Batman for the way that he doesn't give a fuck about like no. Honestly, no. Here's my big thing: the Batman has a no killing policy, and yet he lets the Joker kill people. Like when the Joker blew up a whole hospital, killed probably everybody in that bitch, and he was like, oh, damn it, Joker. Oh, slap him on the wrist, throw him in Arkham. He'll break out of Arkham next month, kill an orphanage, and then, oh, god damn it, Joker. Are you serious, man?
That's the thing,
I'll
though.
lock
That's the
you up
thing.
again.
He says that he could kill Bibby too easy. Like, think about it. Think about it, right? He has a whole contingency plan for the Justice League, so he could easily kill the Joker. But
Mm-hmm.
it's just the fact of if he were to do that, he would probably go down a path of killing every villain he sees, and that's not what being a hero is about. You got to save.
But,
It would also be a thing of
Kai,
because he won't have shit to do. Because like if
but
he
listen here, though. I was just saying this. Imagine, Kai, like your mom is they take a blade, like Joker takes a blade, chops her neck off on video, sends it to you, and it's real, by the way, it really happened. And then Batman comes around. You watch Batman put him in handcuffs and walk away. Like, just imagine that, like the shit Joker does to people and gets no punishment for it. And because there is no locking him up is not it's not a punishment. He's just gonna escape, do it again, escape, do it again, escape, do it again. Sometimes he just doesn't escape just because he likes being in Arkham because he get free food. But then he'll just escape and keep killing. Like if I watched Joker kill someone in my family, and then I watched Batman just sit there and like have a damn dick sucking battle with him, I'm going to go crazy. Like I would go crazy. I'm gonna kill people now. Me, yeah.
That's why I was
Yeah.
saying. I don't know if I could be a hero because I couldn't be a hero because I couldn't. I don't know if I have the strength to forgive people and to because the whole thing about being heroes, you got to believe that there's some good in them. You got to believe that even though they're doing all this fuck shit, that there's some light inside of them that there's a good person inside. Because Joker he wasn't always bad. He had a nice family, kids. His wife died. He took a wrong job, and then he fell into that little acid shit. So he wasn't always like this. It's just like the acid fucked up his head, and it's like that's
Yeah.
why bad. Yeah.
the
So it's like
Joker
Like
was.
it's
in
really
the
like
I gotta say this.
yeah.
The Joker is an all lie. No, not Joker. The Batman is an all lies matter ass nigga.
yes.
He
And
does
I'll say
exact.
this. With the Joker, the thing is, like, I understand seeing the light in him, but Arkham just not working. Arkham is just not working, Batman. You need to send him to Amanda. Send him to Amanda. At this point, Amanda can stay if she could keep the Joker. Because does she not want the Joker? Like, what is happening? How would she not want that like insane of a villain? Matter of fact, wasn't there a movie where Joker broke into the prison that Amanda keeps her niggas in, and he let everybody free?
I think so. Yes.
Wasn't that a movie?
It was.
I
It,
don't
So,
it,
know.
yeah, something like
is
that.
he more powerful than Amanda?
Yeah.
If
Is
it
he
was,
just
it was a
more
live.
powerful?
If it was a live action because it's not an anime.
It was a live action movie, yes, and he. So I'm just assuming, like, is he more powerful than Amanda? Does he just not give a fuck about her? Is she scared of him? Are you serious? Is the Joker like, bitch? You got Superman and you scared of him? You got
Cause
Superman on speed dial and you're
Mm-hmm.
scared of the Joker.
Cause she's scared of the Joker because Joker he just be doing shit off the dome in the what was it in the Killing Joke? No, not the Killing Joke. In the Long Halloween, the long no Under the Red Hood, Black Mask hired him to like kill the Red Hood, right? and he had bodyguards all around. And as soon as he freed him, he was like, "Can I get some water?" He drank the water, and then almost immediately took a knife and killed all his bodyguards within an instant. I would not want someone like that on my side because he could easily just one day be like, "No, I want to kill you," even though I'm the one.
But it's crazy because he'll do that, but then she'll take Harley Quinn, which is at the same level of insanity. She'll be like, okay, I like Harley Quinn though. I guess I'm a lesbian. I'm gonna eat her pussy out. But there's no because the Harley Quinn and Joker are literally the same amount of insanity. I mean, except for Harley Quinn when she has her like at her spinoffs when she's like has her psychiatrist consciousness. And like she's pretty regular in those, but in the live actions, no, that bitch is just the Joker but with a pussy. And that's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like Harley Quinn probably just eat good pussy. Let's just be real, because she could do the same thing Joker be doing, but she just be chilling there, just sitting there, and then she will go crazy sometimes, like in Suicide Squad when she took a mallet and wiped out an entire building of people in a matter of like minutes. But so that's what I'm saying. It's like she gotta be like Scissor Sisters with her. Like there's no reason. There's no other
Scissor Sisters.
Yeah, I mean she is crazy as Joker, but like she's like out of both of them, she's definitely like the lower end. Cause she wasn't crazy at the start. She got like I don't know what the best. She just got talked to. He like kind of just like swooned her into joining him. So she's
That's
still
why I said like
yeah.
The Harley Quinn spinoff was such a good show because they went really in detail about everything and like and she grew as a character. That had to be like one of my favorite DC characters like ever just because of that show.
Yeah,
because she ended up becoming an anti-hero. She ended up actually in the very end of it, she was working for Batman Squad, like with the other little the little reject Batmans.
Because the one thing that's been a big thing is she always had this like abusive relationship with Joker. Because Joker just treats her like shit. He treats her like absolute shit. We all know he likes Batman more than her.
Yeah.
Like he would if he had to choose, but he literally in the Harley Quinn show he chose Batman over her.
Yeah.
Like he does not give a fuck about her. But he lies and says, "Oh, I love you though." It's literally just like
But I love you though.
I'm gonna say this. How do y'all feel about Aquaman? Because if I'm being real, I remember his movies, like his live actions, and I only remember him because the actor was like the actor who played him had every 30-year-old live, laugh, love white woman going crazy over him.
That's the only
reason I remember.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't. I think I don't hate Aquaman, but I just really don't care about him like that. I really don't care about him.
I think he's overhated.
He's one of my least favorite, least favorite DC characters. I don't hate him, but
I don't hate him. It's just that DC never does anything insane with him in terms of like he has the Spider-Man syndrome. He's just gonna sit underwater his whole life. That nigga like he'll Justice League. But he mainly gonna be, girl, if ain't no water around, they not gonna hire him. They're gonna be like, oh, I mean, well, you ain't got no water here. We on Mars. The water dried up, so why you even here? Like,
it's crazy because he do have like actual like super strength and shit like that.
Yeah,
they never show it. They never show it
because they have like 80.
They only show him swimming.
Super strength. They have 80 other motherfuckers with super strength, so yeah, his super strength don't really matter like that.
Yeah, he's like the king of Atlantis and stuff. Like this. I don't know. He's just not. He's all.
Yeah. He's alright. I mean, he's not the worst. Like, but I feel like he ain't got no walk.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think, who are other heroes? Like, I mean, the Flash. He's very well liked. A lot of people like the Flash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people like. That's why they got 10 seasons of his CW show. But yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, the CW is surviving on a hair because of that show. That show is the only reason. CW should have died 20 years ago.
I'm not gonna lie. I looked at. I never actually watched the show, but I looked at some of the
Me,
like advertisement material, and the fucking the one like little promo picture they had of what's his name, Impulse, kills the fuck out of me. The way he's running towards the camera with one leg up, his hand up like that. It looked like a Party City ad for an ugly ass costume.
Oh,
fuck that thing.
It
oh
wasn't good.
no.
It wasn't good.
That's crazy too. Everybody would talk about it. When I was like still in high school and shit, bro. Everybody would talk about the Flash show. Like, bro, you watch the Flash? I'm like, no.
Them
Because I
CW
just don't
shows is
know.
doing real good, but the
Yeah,
crazy
it's just
part
like,
is I don't understand why.
but that's the thing. I heard the Flash was good, but I heard everyone else says the other CW shows are ass. Like,
I heard niggas liked Arrow and Gotham.
yeah, but they say most of them are like ass or something like that. I know. I think they given up on that Powerpuff Girl this shit. I'm
Oh,
glad they
thank
did
Christ!
because I haven't heard shit about that since like one of the actors left the show, and I'm like, just cancel that shit. It's just cancel.
I think it was the fact
Can't.
that the script leaked and everybody was like, "Oh hell no!"
Yeah, because that shit was stupid. Because it's like no one wants to see this. Why is the first episode Buttercup is fucking somebody? No, no one want to see that. No.
That's the weirdest shit ever.
Crazy.
I'm like, that's not.
This has nothing to do with the topic, but I kind of miss. See, you know how CW show had like? Didn't they have like? Maybe I'm wrong, but didn't they have like some like teenage? Their whole thing was trying to be like a teenage channel with like Teen Wolf or something. No, MTV had Teen Wolf.
I don't
They
know.
had something. Pretty Little Liars. Was that on CW?
I think
I don't
so.
know. Something. It was something. And I mean, this has nothing to do with the topic at all. But do I remember My Babysitter's a Vampire?
That
That
was
show got
Disney
canceled
Channel.
too fast.
Yeah.
I know that was Disney
Yeah.
Channel. It got canceled too fast. I don't like that. I don't like that it was the black girl who's the vampire.
Yeah.
It was
It
cool.
was actually a pretty
Yeah.
good show.
Yeah.
Bye. We coming up
She's
to
the
the end,
girl
y'all.
next door.
Talk to me, y'all. Tell me your last words, Kaiser.
Well, I think going on with these next because I heard they're doing a reboot with James Gunn. What I hope he does is I hope he makes them enjoyable because I heard because Guardians of the Galaxy 3's coming out and I heard everyone loves it. Like the reviews are in. I heard that everyone says it's fire. So I hope he does the same thing with the DC and I hope he can make some good again.
He did make good with the Suicide Squad movie. I did like that. Aloe, any final words?
Oh. The girl next door. Yeah, that show was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got no words. I mean, DC catch. If y'all focusing on villains, you might can play catch up with Marvel and Sonic
actually make them
and
villains.
Mario
Actually make
and
them
actually
niggas
make them
villains.
villains. Maybe you know what? They could even Poison Ivy. They could give Poison Ivy a story,
Ooh,
but don't do
Poison
that
Ivy
fucking.
could be
Y'all need if y'all do Poison Ivy, do it from the Harley Quinn show. Do that one. Don't do no ugly ass. I hate this. Y'all be making Poison Ivy look atrocious.
That's
Like
true.
y'all make that bitch look so damn ugly. Like
Oh,
no,
yeah.
and y'all need to work on that and yeah, do something with y'all because honestly, a Poison Ivy movie would be very ironic seeing how global warming is getting worse. But yeah.
I thank y'all for joining me today. We had fun. I'm gonna be. I've been streaming shit besides podcasts recently. I'm gonna fix that. Tomorrow we're gonna play Mario Party with friends. And also we gonna do some other shit throughout the week and probably next week. I'm trying to get more into streaming. Just for y'all. I love y'all. I hope your mom and them good. Your daddy, auntie, uncle, grandpapa, grandmommy, all them shit's good.
All them shits.
All them shits, yes. I want you to go. Damn, I'm struggling to come up with one. Damn, I did like 20 of these. I bet. I want you to go to your local movie theater, right? Go see any movie. It don't matter. Go see what's out right now. What was it called? Ringleader. That's not the name of the movie. That's probably far off from the name of the movie. But go see something stupid. Not the Mario movie. I mean something stupid that nobody really heard of. Go see that. Go when you go see that, go talk to somebody that's real close to you and ask them, "Hey, have you seen this before?" And just don't say nothing else to them. Just annoying niggas around you. Okay, I love you. Bye bye.